What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about In Time. In Time. This movie starred Justin Timberlake in this movie, and there's another actress in this movie too. And this is essentially about time. People have an expiration date. We all have an expiration date. This is what this movie is about. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. I like the concept, the idea of time, and people don't age. I like the distinctive difference between living in the ghettos and then living in a really wealthy neighborhood or city. Really interesting. I like the different time zone. Literally a time zone. The time zone is as structured as districts. Really interesting. I like the idea. I like that they really try to delve deep into, building a world that is time dependent. So I like that a lot here. I really do. I liked Justin Timberlake. I thought he did a good job in this movie. I thought he was convincing enough. I also liked the girlfriend. I thought she was I find her really attractive actually. I find her attractive. I found her very, very not naive, but very, you could tell that she hasn't have quite the experience of what it is to live in the ghetto, what it is to run out of time every day. So she's kind of the polar opposite of our main character. So I like that. It's very distinct, very different, really different point of view. So I liked it a lot. It's really good. Then what else did I like? I liked the ghettos. I thought the ghettos was really good. It's very different. It's very unique. It's like it's dirty, it's dark, it's grimy, and people are just sad. People are just, people dies almost every other day or every other week. So you get to see how dark and gloomy this is. And then you go to the New Gingrich, whatever, the rich and wealthy district. And it's very different. It's very, clean, very bright, very, it's just really interesting. And then what I also like, I like the retro, era. What do I mean by retro era? Meaning that it has cars that are from the 40s and 50s. Now, I would say the 60s. You have your Chargers, and you have Jaguars, and you have you don't see Impalas or Chevelles, but you mostly see the Charger with the timekeeper they drive. So interesting. I like that. What else do I like? I like I like the turn, the way from it goes from it has variety, it have a range, how him lost his mother, he's angry, he's mad of the whole system, and he met this girl. They both find each other attractive. Finding out that the system is flawed. The idea that we need to, the idea of mortality. So I like this movie for that fact that it gives us a chance to really understand what it is to live in a world that we don't die. We still die, but then the time's run out. So really interesting concept and idea, and I do appreciate it. I enjoyed it. And then one thing that I like that this movie really kind of turned into like kind of a Bonnie and Clyde, a more of it's just kind of robbery, kind of crimes movie. I like that. I like that idea. I really do. So like the thing that I don't like about this movie is that I wish we got to know a little bit more about the girlfriend, the wealthy daughter. I think she had a really different perspective on time. It's just very different than Justin Timberlake's characters. I just wish we got to see a little bit more about her. And then, I also would like to maybe give us a little, we don't get to see how they were able to engineer how, the human body that we don't age. Get to see a little bit about that. Instead of telling us, they could have just shown us what would the break do and how would they engineer the time into the bodies and those sort of things. It would be more interesting to see. Just then, therefore, it would convince us that this world is a plausible world. This world could again plausible, could happen. We could do this sometime in the future, maybe never, but it's like do a little bit more convincing. What else I didn't like? I didn't like about the timekeeper. I thought that Justin Timberlake's character has so many times to get rid of the guy, but doesn't do it. Maybe I'm not looking up from a very long term or a long game, but I just don't find that character interesting. I don't find him. I don't find he had motivation. He does have motivation, and you find out later in the movie. But he's just not well fleshed out. He's not interesting character. He just isn't. He feel like he's just there to really just kind of, push the character along the stories and to progress. So it just isn't. So I just didn't find that character interesting. What else? The father figure. I didn't quite find him interesting enough. I know he's an important key into the movies, and he should be. He should have more stake. He should have more to lose in this movie, but it doesn't. He's kind of, what he is in this movie. So, and then what else I did not like? That's it. There are certain spots in this movie where it kind of slowed down a little bit. Just slow down. It doesn't give the characters a moment. It doesn't give characters, precious moment to build the relationship between the man and the woman. So it just doesn't have that here. It's just they kind of just gloss over it and it's just kind of moved on. It doesn't feel like they care about the character enough. These characters are really unique. They're really, really different from each other, different background, different, how they were raised. It's different. It's just, I wish it was more developed because this is such a really interesting, concept and idea. So, what was the rating I give this movie, guys? I give it a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. This is the second time watching this movie. I enjoy this movie a lot. I like the concept, I like the idea. I like just the world building, the retro design, the question that it asks us to think about. It talk about mortality and immortality, and they talk about who should decide who should die, who should not die. So I like this movie for that fact. I really do. I enjoyed it. It's a 7 out of 10. I highly recommend you guys watching the movie because it's good. It asks those questions that a lot of movies don't do. So the movie is called In Time. No, I'm sorry, In Time. Yeah, In Time. Again, In Time. Please check it out on Amazon Prime. I think you will enjoy it. I certainly did. I find it good. I'm probably going to watch it a few more times just to appreciate it, just to enjoy it as it should be. So, 7 out of 10, guys. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you so much and take care, guys. Bye-bye.